a video cast about pretty much anything. I do cover interest. I'm a little late this week because I wanted than this. But due to some unforeseen issues, I'm doing this issue at work, and I'm going to be doing another issue in a couple of days, hopefully from home. Late, I'll be doing 2 issues this week, so look forward to the next couple of. So check out lifehacker.com again. I think I talked about them on a previous issue when I discovered their tutorials on coding. Looking through, I found a bunch of other topics that also interested me on NSFW, the podcast I'm listening to. This week, tutorials. I also found tutorials on jumping into terminal with more powerful, and that you check out this video as usual. Definitely something to check out. So jumping into this issue, I wanted to talk about a trend in comic-based shows and movies that I've been noticing. The trend is to change established character. For example, in the new Fantasy, Torch is black and also adopted, and he's adopted. In DC's Supergirl coming ever, Jimmy Olsen is in the comics a redheaded white kid with freckles, goes to being a black dude. There's a whole ton of others, so I could go on, but I'm pretty sure, most people watching who read comics know all of them. Now, I'm ethnicity. My dad is black and my mom is white. So it's obvious the company's changing the character to try and have a larger audience, which makes them more money. More people watching the movie, more people watching the show. You can see that because in most of them, they're not, I mean, yes, I know Miles Morales, I believe, is like Hispanic and black. Always being changed, to Hispanic or my problem is changing an already established. Why create new characters? Got new who's in superheroes, new villains for girl, but he's crushing on her. So instead of being Jimmy Olsen, why couldn't that be the black guy? And further, there are black superheroes, so Black Panther or Luke Cage movies, I believe is probably soon, but villains. So why is it the change? And all that I'm trying to make that using other black character create reboot, or that are changed, events are changed, and they try to make money from the same story. Like, how many times has the Fantastic Four reboot Superman story go on? There's the on a Star Silver Trek reboot. For me, it's like while passing the same dog, you trying to tell to represent society stories. A good fine example of real represent the differences in today's society is the new Miss Marvel comic, which has after she becomes, Marvel, an entirely new character, new backstory, new villains, and it just happened to be that she idolized, happened to emulate, and she knew Miss Marvel. You know, um, I know there are companies, right? So they couldn't use a new name for the characters, an already established name. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. It generate buzz, and for me, that's cool. The fact that it's a new character, it's different ball. They're a company; they need to make money. Otherwise, the book wouldn't continue, right? So yeah, it's just for that reason, I won't be watching Supergirl. The minute I saw that, I probably will be watching Fantastic Four, but I mean, already I can honestly tell you that I don't have that excited feeling of, oh, this is going to be awesome. It's more like I like Fantastic Four. I want to see what they do with the story. But it's not something like, for instance, the Thor movie or the Age of Ultron or the upcoming Civil War. Something that I'm looking forward to. I'm excited about it. That this out of it because it's that for me is the primary problem. Um, in, uh, I mean, this is my personal stories. I've participated in NaNoWriMo since about 2010, so like 5 years now. And I create these characters, and as the person creating the character, you have an idea of them in your head when you create them. I see this something I wrote were to be turned into a movie, and they decided, okay, we don't like that you've created, the weather is or the way they carry themselves. So we're gonna change it up because we want to appeal to a broader audience. As the creator, I just feel that would, it would rub me the anyways whole thing. I'm not telling anyone not to see the movies or watch the show. That's just basically my opinion on the whole thing. I know there are people out there who would agree. I know there are people out there who don't. I mean, it is what it is. So it's from you in a couple days in the next issue. And as always, you can catch me online, the usual. Look forward to coming back to you all their background in the previous episode to see my thoughts on all different, all new. Check you guys later.